Good morning, comrades! Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Nürburgring, and today's video is going to be pretty short and to the point as possible. Something for you for Friday night if you want to go out to the bar or to the pub and talk about rumors and gossips. For the first one, we have to go back exactly 2 weeks ago to the 5th of November 2021. Good morning, Pancake. Good morning, comrades. Today is 5th, the Friday of November, almost 10 o'clock. Welcome to the track, which is wet and damp. Usually it's not such an issue, but it is an issue for people who have booked the track for some lap record attempts. You can see timing beacon over there. Some Chinese car company has booked it currently to do a lap record attempt for EVs. I don't know if it's NIO or someone else, but I don't think any lap records is going to be happening right now in these cold and wet conditions. More interesting, however, in 3 hours, so at 1 o'clock, AMG is having the track to themselves. Now, I know Mara Engel is in town because currently GT Masters is taking place. He also posted a very interesting selfie with the lap record car, the AMG GT Black Series that he drove the record last year with, after having many struggles with November weather, etc. And now here we are again. In November, wet, cold, damp. So the question is, of course, if AMG is planning to redo the record, or was planning to, or they are bringing out something else. Hard to say. Time might tell us eventually at some point. Not sure if today. I'll be back in 3. Oh yeah, walking finished. I'll be back in 3 hours to check it out. Maybe in 4 if the track is not dry enough, and yeah, we'll see if we can spot something. Hello there. Fast forward to 20 minutes past 3. Timing beacons are still there. The track is not completely dry, so it is wet here. I haven't looked that side, but I'm pretty sure there's no ideal line. It's still wet there. This means other sections such as Foxhole, Bergwerk, and many others are still wet as well. So best case scenario, it would have been the same circumstances as it was last year in November when they did the lap record back in 2020 for Black Series. It's also raining slightly at this point, so I don't think I'll just stay around just to give you visual confirmation that it's AMG in case they will come for whichever reason. But they also have the track only till 4 o'clock. I don't think we'll see anything, but who knows. Surprisingly, there's a Mercedes over there and someone walking down there, so maybe it is confirmation that Mercedes is here and they are actually doing something, because you cannot just get there randomly. The gate that is usually locked there has been opened, so who knows. And that's it. Okay, so basically what has happened or what has not happened, 2 parties had the track rented, the Nürburgring Nordschleife, for a timing attempt or for the lap record attempt. One, some Chinese manufacturer, I didn't know exactly who, could be NIO, could be Xpeng, could be anyone. And the second one is, more importantly, is AMG. Now, although there were many rumors and we have not seen AMG actually on the track, other than I could hear the Black Series warming up its engine actually at T13 when I was walking my dog. But other than that, we have not seen the car driving on the track. However, for the first time ever, I can tell you, you can just trust me that it is AMG. Because whereas in the past, sometimes I get tips and hints from like the uncle of a brother of a marshal who needs to work that day, or from someone who knows someone working at a manufacturer. This time it was quite ridiculous, the amount of tips that I have gotten that like, hey, Black Series is going for a lap record rerun, you should go there. And unfortunately it did not happen due to the weather. On the other hand, I also would like to mention to some manufacturer representatives that are watching, if you want to avoid me spoiling the fun, you can just simply send me an NDA. like AMG did last year, for example, when they did the lap record. I don't know why they didn't do it now, but then again, we have also nothing to talk about. But then again, we are talking about it now, so let's talk about it some more. And speaking of last year, they did the lap record 6 minutes 48 something seconds, and then later on this year in 2021, Porsche came back with, the thing was back then, it was a production record car, but the GT2 RSMR of Porsche was not classified as a production but aftermarket car. So what they did, they homologated all the parts from Manthey Racing and made it Porsche official to get the lap record again. And Porsche, with Lars Kern behind the wheel, has regained or beaten AMG's record by 4.5 seconds, so in total it was 6 minutes 43 seconds and 0.0030 or something like that. And why is this important? Why is this interesting? Because we all knew that Black Series lap record could have been, or lap time by now, could have been significantly faster because the lap time was done in a very poor conditions. It was wet, it was damp. Maro Engel, who was driving the car, had to lift a couple of times, be a lot more careful. So at least 2 seconds from that lap time alone, probably 3, maybe even 4. And definitely as the time went by, now we're a year later, I'm sure they found some extra tweaks in the suspension settings, maybe aero settings that made the car faster, and yeah, it could definitely go for a record. How is this relevant? If you are owning a Black Series and you decide to flip the car, maybe all of a sudden you may be tired of it because it's not making nice sound. Maybe you should wait till the car regains the record, because the car might go higher up in value. I don't know. Well, I know that records do affect pricings of the car, so that could be relevant information. For everyone else, just people like me who cannot afford such a car, it's just something interesting to talk about tonight in the bar, if bars are allowed to be open in your region. Right, that's regarding AMG Black Series. Let's move on to the next car, which we know, well, actually we know which brand it's for sure, and that happened actually the following Monday, the 8th of November. I was on my way to the gym when I saw Manthey Racing trucks and tents and Porsche tents at the track entrance, and I saw a Taycan being there. Well, actually, it could have been a lot easier because the webcams from Nürburgring Nordschleife TF entrance were not switched off, and you could actually see that the Taycan was there. So again, I went to the track to see if anything would be happening. I saw the timing beacons, but unfortunately, no cars came by. Another day, another lap record attempt. We can see timing beacons clearly there. Unfortunately, we can also see that the track is wet, and I think by now it will not dry up in the next 2 hours. It seems like someone did make an attempt of driving through there. You know, I really honestly at this point I don't understand why either the Nürburgring does not offer the service of drying up the track by just having some like massive track blowers, dryers that they use for drag racing quite often. To be honest, it's not such a weird idea because, as mentioned, drag racing like events do it quite often. They dry up the track, and in case of Nordschleife, you obviously, if the whole track is wet, it makes no sense. But in case of AMG, you only need to dry up like a couple of corners where it would actually really matter. So Nürburgring could earn some money, or maybe some first-party independent company could earn some money. Maybe I should check out if all of those Russian trucks are for sale. In any case, long story short, Porsche did not come by. I did see Lars Kern on his Recon Lap to see if it makes any sense to go out for a lap, but yeah, it was not worth it. Another Recon Lap. Now, why am I making this video this late is because I know that, well, things have happened, but they also not going to happen this year, because you saw it in yesterday's video that the track is being resurfaced right now, so we have to wait until next year. I also waited with the Taycan one because Porsche announced that they're going to announce a different version of Taycan during the LA Auto Show. By now we know it is the Taycan GTS, but who knows, maybe it would have been a significantly faster one, special one-off of Turbo S model. I don't know. Why is this again relevant is because in the past, when they set the lap time, it was done in the industry pool and it was not acknowledged, not scrutinized, so it's actually not recognized by Nürburgring or other instances. And when Tesla Model S Plaid did it, It was done during the actual lap timing session, so it was also the first production spec EV car that did the Nürburgring lap record. And now Porsche needs to get a lap time. But what's confusing is that the Taycan that was there, it had the launch color of the Taycan GTS, so maybe they wanted to do just a GTS reference time. I don't know, these things are something to speculate, but we all know that Porsche would want to come back and regain their lap times or lap record, or just get a record, just like AMG would like to have it, get it back from Porsche. So this is why it's a very interesting Stuttgart revenge, Stuttgart rumble, you name it. Okay, that's all I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in tomorrow's video when, we're gonna talk about Nürburgring things. And in advance, have a good weekend and thanks for watching. Bye bye.